What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail. So in today's video, we'll show you guys this Team and Scheme series part 16. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So I hope you guys are doing well. So we are literally 16 teams in, and so these schemes are going to start getting kind of unique, and the teams also are going to be, you know, not as meta. So that's why we do have the Broncos, and I believe the best fit for the Broncos is this gun spread out of the Buccaneers playbook. Again, we're in the Buccaneers offensive playbook, and I've been hyping this formation up for a while now, and this formation is honestly really fire. Now, why do I like this with the Broncos? So the reason I like this with the Broncos because every Broncos wide receiver has at least 90 speed. So Tim Patrick's 91, I believe. KJ Hamler is 90. He might be 94, maybe. Cortland is 90 or 91, and Jerry Jeudy is 91 as well. So they are all extremely fast. And then also you do have Teddy, who actually is pretty good on here. He can deliver the ball definitely. And you also do have Melvin Gordon, who is 90 something speed. So the way I would personally do my personnel, I'll put Jerry Jeudy here on the outside, just because he's a better route runner, and there is a couple plays where he's going to get some nice one-on-one matchups. Now, right here in this position, technically you can use Noah Fant if you want to audible to different formations, but I would just sub in Cortland Sutton right here, and then I would keep. Actually, it depends. So sometimes I'll keep KJ right here, or sometimes I'll keep him on the outside. It depends on what play we call, but most of the time I like him in this slot position because there's a nice play that's going to allow him to get separation. So you'll see that in the game, and I'll talk about it in the gameplay. But essentially why I like this, I love using this because we have this Bucs flood, which I'll quickly go over as a kind of the showcase play. But that deep post that you see is really money. And then also, if you take a look at this quick slot out, you see we have a post to the other side of the field. So you can actually just bomb man coverage with. You can actually use Bucs flood, you can use quick slot out, and you can also use Bucs post trail, because that post route in the middle is what's really nice against man coverage. And we also have an outside post that's pretty glitchy as well. So a lot to do with this offense, man. So first and foremost, what I'm going to come out in is actually Bucs flood, and that's just going to be a showcase play, and you're going to see how I put everything else together. So quickly, I'm just going to kind of sub in some garbage defensive line. You guys know the drill. You guys know I'm going to put those fast safeties in at linebacker. So let's see, Davis is fast. We're going to put King right here, and then we'll put Douglas out there. And then we're going to sub in cover for drop, and then we're ready to go. So what you want to do, normally it doesn't matter where you run this. You can run it to the left, you can run it to the right. Because this formation is already symmetrical, it doesn't really matter in that aspect. So I'm going to put the ball in the middle. Now, unfortunately, you can't really bomb cover 3. Now, if you're on next gen, you may be able to try this setup where you take triangle, put them on a streak, and then you take circle, put them on a drag, and then you block your running back. Now, you can try this setup. I don't believe it'll work though. I think there is a way you can bomb cover 3. I'll probably do another video, but I believe you should be able to do it with this way. Yep. So actually look at that. You can actually bomb cover 3 out of this, even on current gen. Now, next gen, you should be able to easily bomb cover 3, as you guys know. So yeah, just take triangle, put them on a streak, take circle, put them on a drag, block your running back, and we are actually able to bomb cover 3. So let's back off that cornerback just to make sure he wasn't just getting glitched out or something from, you know, how practice mode does sometimes. So we'll take a look at it right here. So notice how he does bump him, but are we able to? So it's close, but as you if you didn't notice, I'll go back and show you just really fast that he did get bumped. So it seems like if he gets a clean release, you can actually bomb cover 3 with this. So I'll show you right here. So watch what happens. Notice how they bump into each other. There's nothing you can really do in that. That really only happens in practice mode. But even still, you can still tell if you have the quarterback, you can actually throw that out there. But sometimes Bridgewater does sell just a little bit. But anyways, moving forward, so let's look at cover 2, right? So with cover 2, we are going to easily be able to bomb cover 2 though. We'll split those safeties. So what you want to do is take triangle, smart route his out route. You want to take X, put him on the in route, and you want to smart route his in route. Now, I love this setup because what's going to happen is going to force that mid read to get glitched out if we don't get hollered at. Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at that. We just literally get hollered at. But I'm quickly go to replay because I really don't need to run this play again because you guys see exactly what's going to happen. If they don't have a middle third right there, you'll be able to split those safeties. So what's going to happen is that this in route right here is going to glitch out this mid read. So notice how the mid read just literally just gets glitched out, and that's going to allow this route right here to get open because of this out route is going to hold. Where's the out route? Okay, there it goes. I don't know, that's not even an out route, but that route right there is going to hold that safety, make him widen out, and that's where that little lane is going to come in with, you can easily attack. So yeah, I really don't have to run that one against, and I'm really not. You guys get the picture on that one. So let's take a look at cover 4 drop, because I'm not sure. I believe you can actually bomb cover 4 drop with the same setup I gave you: triangle on the streak, circle on the drag route, block the running back, and we should still be able to bomb cover 4 drop. We'll take a look at it. If not, then I know exactly what we need to do. So let's see. Okay, cool. All right, so if you want to try to bomb cover 4 drop, I think the best way to do it is probably not with this play for sure. Well, we might be able to. So let's take X, put him on the in route, small right is in route. Let's try the cover 2 setup, and then if not, then we're not gonna worry about it, because I'm not sure if this setup, I don't think this post route is deep enough to bomb cover 4 drop, but we'll be able to see right here. See if we can glitch out that up top safety. Let's see. Okay, nah. Okay, yeah, it's not even worth it. I wouldn't say use that against cover 4 drop. As far as trying to bomb it, but there is a play in here that definitely can bomb it. You know what? Now I want to go to it just to actually see, and then after that, I'll take you right into gameplay. I just want to see, because I'm pretty sure there is a play in here that does bomb cover 4 drop, if I'm not mistaken. I believe we can do it out of where's that? I believe we can do it out of quick slot out. Don't quote me. I'm just pretty sure we can. So let's actually take a look real quick, and then we'll actually dive right into the gameplay, because you hardly will ever see cover 4 drop, honestly. But if you do, there's so many dink and dunk things you can do. I'm just kind of testing some stuff out right here. So let's just see. This should be able to. If not, then I'll try one more setup, and then after that we'll get right into gameplay though. But let's see. Okay, cool, there it goes. So yeah, you can definitely bomb it. Just notice how, like I said, you're gonna need speed out there to bomb it. So I would put somebody like you know, KJ Hamler out there or something like that. So all I did for that setup was take X, put him on the in route. I smart routed his in route, and technically you could do like a drag concept too. So you could do like a drag in route concept if you wanted to. You definitely don't need that out route out there, but you do need to take square, put them on like a hitch, so that way you don't run that quarter into, you know, where you're trying to throw the ball at, basically. So again, I'll show you that here. So notice you want to step up, and then look, so you notice how we're getting that spacing, but it's Tim Patrick. He's not the fastest, but you get the picture. So yeah, that's exactly how we are going to split those safeties. Now, last thing I do want to show you that I'm going to go out in is actually man coverage versus Bucs flood, because actually it's going to be literally the same setup as cover 2, but I just want to show you just so you can see. Now, let's go to $, and then let's go back to, let's just go to cover 2 man. Now, also one thing I did forget to mention, that you could flip this play without any tails. Notice how they do, you know, kind of reposition themselves, or sometimes they don't do that. Sometimes they'll just flip without repositioning. I'm not sure what call. It's certain plays you call, but anyways, essentially this will beat man coverage, this right here, this simple setup. So really what you want to read is triangle on the out route, and then you want to look at X, and then you want to see if the safeties are going to split to give you a square route that's going to be open. Remember, that should be one of your best receivers out there anyways. So notice how we can click on him. So basically you want to click on him, try to get positioning on him, and then you know, try to make a play on that aspect. Now, there are a couple ways you can do this too. So if you want to incorporate motion, I'll take triangle, put him on an out route. I'll take X, put him on a slant, and then I'll actually motion across this slant, and I'll put R1 on like a swing route. And so now we're gonna leave between triangle, X, and we're gonna look at square late. So notice how we kind of get a speed burst, but we get to throw out it under pressure and accurate, so that's fine. But I'll quickly just kind of hop into replay really quick, show you those 2 reads, and then we're literally going straight to gameplay. So if you guys like when I kind of do these speed breakdowns, just let me know. If you guys just want straight gameplay, let me know. But anyways, this wants to be your first read if you don't see a user or a purple. Now, if a user goes that way and you don't see a purple out here, then you always want to throw this out route, because normally you are going to get a good win. Now, what I was trying to tell you about Mr. Jerry Jeudy here, notice how we do get a pretty good win animation, and we get a little speed burst. And then a lot of times it doesn't look open, I know, but if you throw this ball out here and actually possession catch it, they will give it to you a lot of times. Or if you have your best receiver out here and they give him like a super win animation on the line, a lot of times you can actually split those safeties for a 1-play touchdown. So it really just depends on your personnel at that point. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive right into this gameplay. All right, so we are going up against Mr. Bump Gun. I don't know him personally, nothing. I just seen his name. But of course, he is going to be another Packers user, man. And like I said, it's like almost every game I load up, I'm playing with the Packers, no matter what team I have. So as you guys know, Madden 23 is actually coming out. They just did the cover reveal a few days ago. And honestly, things I hope on Madden is that for the Regs players, I hope they have some type of matchmaking system where if you're picking a bad team, I feel like you should play, you know, like similar overall teams. So basically, when I'm using the Broncos or something, there should never be a chance I really match up against the Packers. You know, every now and again, you know, okay, it's cool every now and again, but I feel like, you know, if you're using a bad team, you should be able to get matched up with, you know, a similar overall team. Or if you want to run with Packers, then you should only get matched up with like the Chiefs, you know, the Ravens, those high power teams. That's just how I feel though. You know, I feel like you shouldn't, you know, pick the Packers to be able to get matched up against anybody, you know. So I think they should, Madden 23, I hope they actually have improved matchmaking. Honestly, that's one thing I hope. Now, if we're going to talk about list of things to where, you know, we want to change on Madden, oh Jesus, you know, we'll be here. That's a whole video by itself. What about, you know, how they can make the game a lot better. So that's not what I'm here for. Although I'll give you guys my opinion on what I believe, you know. So hopefully what they do is they don't penalize us for being on current gen, or for those of you guys that are, you know, maybe next gen, doesn't apply to you, but hopefully they make a difference between Madden, you know, this Madden 22 and Madden 23, because how they did this Madden versus last year's Madden is absolutely crazy for current gen, because they literally just made it the exact same and just added like different, you know, different little backgrounds or whatever, like the little colors. That's pretty much all they did, you know. Everything still played the same. It's right there. We're gonna find a nice dot right there, my boy KJ Hamler. And while I'm talking, I hope you guys are actually looking at these setups, because I like to base everything out of Bucs corner and post trail. Those two plays by itself are extremely powerful, because that circle route by that post is actually really nice versus man coverage, and that X route post is actually really nice versus man coverage. So that's why I really love to use both of them. So right here, just a simple concept. I wanted to do a backside drag in route combo, but at the same time, I'm looking at X to see if he's going to be able to split those safeties. So I noticed X didn't really get the animation I liked, so I am going to go ahead and slide. And that's one thing about using bad teams, is you don't get those good animations. You know, you don't really get those, you know, when, you know, how people win on routes. You don't really get those using those bad teams. So that's why I do like doing these, because I know there's a lot of you guys out there who like playing with bad teams. Like, for example, some of you guys may only run with the Broncos. Some of you guys may only run with the Raiders, you know. So that's why I like using these bad teams for you guys. Is right there. You can see you're still gonna be able to get those wins. It's just not as consistent, you know, and you really have to be, you know, on your game when you play with these bad teams. So right here, 4th and 4, so I decided just to put this guy in here for you guys. So notice that we are going to be able to get the pick right there, and we are going to be able to return that for a pick 6. And my boy Patrick Surtain, man, which he had a really nice rookie year though, I would say, and I kind of can't wait to watch him. And honestly, I really can't wait for football season. You can tell right there. I mean, dude gets another pick. I don't remember what happened, but okay, here we go right here. So, boom, try to throw it. Oh, okay, that's the play we just watched. So, yeah, I hope Patrick Surtain has a great year this year, man. I don't know, man. Who do y'all think is gonna win it, man? Not win it all, but win their division out of the AFC. I believe that's AFC West. It might be. I could be wrong. The one with the Chiefs, you know, the Raiders, the Broncos. Who do y'all think is gonna come out on top? And the Chargers, like who? I really think the Chiefs, though, honestly, because to me, they're the most complete team, I believe. Now their defense is going to be a little, you know, shaky this year, but I believe with Sky Moore, you know, he's going to kind of be their replacement for Tyreek. You know, that's their hope. I'm pretty sure that's why they traded Tyreek. But as far as Chiefs defense never has really been, you know, just extremely solid. You know, my boy Honey Badger, which he's finally come home. You guys know I'm a Saints fan. If you didn't know, I'm a Saints fan. Because I actually live close by New Orleans, and I grew up around that area. So that's why I've always been a Saints fan. But yeah, man. Excited, man. I'm actually excited for the Saints, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I actually went to the casino a couple days ago, and I actually put in my bet for the Saints to actually win their division. I know you guys are saying, "Real, the Bucs are Cleveland." Now I don't know. Now I know you guys probably saying the Bucs just because Tom Brady and, you know, they have a really high-powered offense, but the Saints defense is definitely not to be slept on. Definitely not, especially with Honey Badger. And I'm mad they got Sworson. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish they'll give him back to the Chiefs, because I mean, dude just be in his own world out there. But anyways, y'all notice something? I tried to run the ball on the goal line, and I don't never get those animations that people get against me. Like right there, I probably would have, you know, broke somebody's tackle. Or if somebody was, you know, if that was somebody else in that scenario and I was on defense, they probably would have let him break the tackle. They would have let him, you know. Oh, he almost blocked that bottle. That's why I put that in there. Y'all seen that little speed burst they gave him? So like I said, these Packers, you know, you can never count the Packers out. Just keep in mind, it was like 16-0, and now it's 8-16. So you can literally never count the Packers out. But yeah, man, went and put my bet in for the Saints. Y'all, I bet a couple teams too. I know it's a couple teams I really want to see do well, and that's actually the Dolphins. I really want to see them do well. I like, I like Tua. Honestly, some of you guys probably would say he inaccurate, but I really like Tua, man. I think they got something good going over there. I believe they got Raheem Mostert too, but right there, I really wanted X, but he put a deep pass, so great job by my opponent, because had he not had the deep pass, that route right there will actually toast any zone drop, that little slot post route. But anyways, yeah, man, I really like the Dolphins. Oops, dropped my controller. But yeah, man, I really like the Dolphins this year. I really want to see them do well. The Jets, I really like that running back, Hall. I forgot his name. I think it's Brycey might be pronounced. I forget how you pronounce it, but I think he's gonna do really good for them. But they got like 4 running backs, you know, that are actually pretty decent. But I want to see him do well. So I'm really excited to watch football this year, if you guys can't tell. And then also, I really want to do a draft. You know, I really want to do it. I don't know. I haven't really been getting much feedback about it, so I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it yet. But I also can't wait for fantasy draft, because you guys might not know, but I'm a fantasy football person. I love that's what makes me want to watch the game, because I do actually bet on games, and I also have a fantasy football team that, like, we actually do like a live draft, to where, you know, it's like a couples thing kind of, where you know, some of my family members will bring, you know, their wives and stuff, and their wives will do it. So it's like 12 of us that draft. And, you know, the girls, they just pick names that they hear. They're like, oh, Odell, I know his name. Kyler Murray. That's how they draft. You know, they're like, oh, I heard his name before, so I'm going to draft him. And so, like, you know, it's a battle, because, you know, they might take somebody we want. And then, you know, us dudes, obviously we know football. So it's actually really fun. And I can't wait, because that time is coming up soon, man. But yeah, if y'all are into fantasy football or anything like that, let me know, man. And maybe we can, you know, maybe put a little league together or something, where we just, you know, draft on like Yahoo, or we draft on, you know, ESPN or NFL app, you know, like one of the two. I know that's something that would be pretty cool, if that's something you guys wanted to do. Like, obviously we would do it for money, you know. We're not just doing free drafts out here, you know, because nobody really would be in it if it was for free. So yeah, that's just some stuff I'm thinking about on my head, you know. Just a lot of things I can't wait on. Hopefully this new Madden, like I said, lives up to the hype, I'm gonna say, because they do the same thing every year, where they hype it up, saying, oh, this is gonna be game breaking, this is gonna be, you know how they do, saying like, oh, these features are gonna make this so much better and blah blah blah. Then, you know, literally the first week Madden comes out, everything just feels broken on there. And then, oh no, excuse me, I lied, everything runs smoothly. Normally the way it works is everything runs smoothly on the new Madden for about the first week and a half, 2 weeks, and then they do some massive update that just literally just destroys the game for the rest of the year. That's normally how it works, because somebody's crying about something being overrated because they don't know how to stop it. And one thing I learned about Madden, I think it's good to have those type of, you know, glitches, I would say, in the game. I think they're a good thing. You know, I don't think it's bad to have a glitch in the game. Now, hear me out. The reason I'm saying that is because if it's a glitch that can't be stopped, like no matter what happens, you can't stop it. Like, not you personally, but like nobody. Like, it's something that's a legit glitch. You know, like for example, like when they used to have regs where they would be able to do a pause glitch, and you could not move your controller, you couldn't do anything, and then you had to take the loss because you had to turn your game off. Now that is a glitch, is right there. We got some nice stick work right there, but that is a technical glitch on the game. Now, things that are not glitches, actually we'll get into this combo a little later, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Ray Drill, and I'm out.